Abusia ya makwa abashronko so eba POG Media so ya dem political highway ne so highway ne de ensem bebre wo so a yenso ya je pene se be me abedwafo no ahudie ekọ ene de eba na den na ekọ so ewo highway ne so eye NPP gurus na start etwe omuti NPP gurus no asha ase fight against Dr. Bawumia a enye asem keto akra eye NPP Kwabena Agyapong de ensem bia ba beto de abusia ɛkyɛ Dr. Bawumia wayɛ no pɔtɔɔ ne campaign deɛ NPP foɔ no ankasa no ɔmo yɛ aware sɛ Dr. Bawumia no ɔkɔ opposition a ne sa cause Kwabena Agyapong aba abɔnten abɛka nsɛm bi a ɛte sɛ ɛnsɛm fata sɛ Dr. Bawumia Ghana ni bia ɛto abama no ɛnka obi bɛka sɛ NPP ni deɛ nka osi dan bɛka saa asɛm wei bobi ansa aba drop saa details no wasan so blast Kwabena Agyapong na mu a te say osan so gina simpie so a ɔka nsɛm bi fa NPP ho a te say ɔpɛ sɛ ɔdaada Ghana for ɔde Ghana for adwen edi agro busu am yankɔ na yankɔ kɔtie nsɛm na ɛkɔ na ansa na ɛbɛkɔ no ɔwɔ nsɛm kan bi afa hyɛ your comment section like na hyɛ ma afoforo so ɛnsa ntumi ɛnka bi aha ɛyɛ POG Media so medam ase
Kwabena Agyapong Kwame, I'm sorry, say my mountain. But Kwabena Agyapong kotena City TV. Oh, City TV there no. Oh, very good. Me pamcho me ka Kwabena Agyapong. Oh, onipa MPP ni. Me ka omo asemo a they don't get it. Now listen to Kwabena Agyapong and now on City TV. Say some friend is channel 2 as a channel 1. Okay. Omo that first no 1. Okay. Hey, Gabi channel 1. Guy watch the channel 1. Okay. So, and now, Kwabena Agyapong kotena me pacho, baby will be and just listen to Kwabena Agyapong carefully. Then you understand the greed in the MPP and how they want to keep the country for themselves, whether good or bad. So, my no bo now some power more. They don't care. Just listen to
He was the head of the economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure, it is one we should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis. Then Mahama should not be standing. Well, Mahama's currency exchange depreciation was not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records. And on the currency exchange rate, yours is worse. That is why he was the head of the economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure, it is one we should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis. Then Mahama should not be standing. Well, Mahama's currency exchange depreciation was not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records. And on the currency exchange rate, yours is worse. That is one. But that's very important. It is important. There are many things. Inflation, there are many things that we have done at the critical rates. There are many things that we have done much better. So we are carrying our message to the people, and it is resonating with the people. Yes, we accept the difficulty of the exchange rate regime. We know that. We accept that. And he's moving on. Has he accepted that? Has he apologized to Ghanaians? He doesn't need to apologize. Why do you? Why? Because I mean, the fact that you are not able to attain certain things, that doesn't mean you should come and apologize. I don't understand this obsession with apologies. You said he said if we have an election are weak, we have an election to win. You need to deal with that. We have an election to win. We are confident our message is resonating with the Ghanaian people. They will take the decision on the 7th. And you and I will come and sit here and see Dr. Bawumia do 53%. And then you see that the people, they respect him, they trust him, they believe he's a good person, and he's the one he has got clarity of thought. He was the head of the economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure, it is one we should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis. Then Mahama should not be standing. Well, Mahama's currency exchange depreciation was not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records. And on the currency exchange rate, it is
Kwame. Obi di say Kwabena Agyapong. Na aka say we bodaminia. Of Kwabena Agyapong obodam of abodam. Mimi na minim say Kwabena Agyapong bodaminia. Enkada men sori ntumi ka nkoni fie da sebe ko hwe me wofa. I used to go to him because na say asandefo mpanimfo no mo ye politics no ye asandefo nkola no ye isa na etie baabi e beduru a ye nua ho bia no we make sure say we push just say ye hu so wagimi me no ya de na me hu so wagimi a eno ano no. I mean, when I'm walking away from something, I walk away without turning back. Me and sim my life muda. Ade bia nwa me ya eba mtrim say ade we me nye biu. Then you will see me walking back. No. Me sikwa so a me sikwa so. De obeye opa kumnantwie wo machi. Aman. Me memfa ho. So even when I'm with somebody and decided to walk away, me I walk away. Me pen kwase asem. And I mean, him do obetimi aye. Untimi nya hwe. Bibia nu abetimi aye. Ede na be ye ma me hwe. Ade kura person obeye no ye ma me hwe. Untimi nya hwe. Kasa da be kan wo machi. So, Kwabena Agyapong, just look at Kwabena Agyapong. Now, Bernard, a refi ni bibi. Our message is resonating. And can say Bernard Busan say a dear messenger. Tell us. Kwabena Agyapong. Kwabena Agyapong say, Bawumia ehun so Bawumia be paya chew. Ade na so paya chew. Obi antimi anye bibia na so paya chew. This Bawumia guy was calling John Mahama incompetent. His wife was insulting John Mahama on platforms. My own sister, Samira was insulting John Mahama. John Mahama changed Samira bebre. Ebi kura Samira ni nuanom penimfo bia ni wan yonko ene John Mahama. She was okojira platforms mo di John Mahama tempoto. No one in a busuafo obo mo nsem na ye omo de. Ada ya John Mahama the cities every 1 city equal 4 cities. So when you see Mahama, we see incompetent. When you see you see really your husband is supervising 1 city, 17 cities, $1, 17 cities. Your husband. And you get worried when people insult your husband. But when you were insulting John Mahama, you were okay. Everybody around you was clapping. Sister Dionim Kasao. Today, people are using various forms of adjectives for your husband, and you get worried. Sister, now nim say we are say udie bra ubetwa bro unko tubanche ana nije ya nkyerɛ sa proverb no udie bro se for mo eye bro na abetwa unko tubanche. And today onipa no wono say obi ye incompetent oyo odwanfunu wantimi anye no. Today we are doing $1 17 Ghana cedis. Different 14 cities.
We trade with Xness.
Wo Kwabena Agyapong, and quickly, you go to Kwabena Agyapong on Bawumia during Omo Aino. Omo primaries no. You just heard Kwabena Agyapong, and over Kwabena Agyapong. Ya Ghana ni bi obe hunu Kwabena Agyapong bia suno so ordinafu enenam aduane.
We must be honest enough to admit that the Akuffo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House with intensity and vigor. But today, we lie on a stretcher before the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, and Ghana has become, in the eyes of many, a case study of how not to do it. It is true that the international climate has been hostile. But how many countries have had inflation skyrocket to 54%? And in fact, food inflation hitting the roof. And our city only just slightly recovering after a wild tailspin last year. These are stark signals of economic distress, and we cannot hide these facts. We've had to endure a painful debt exchange program with our pensioners laying siege at the finance ministry. Our party, the MPP, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state. I want to repeat myself. Our party, the MPP, therefore, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state and expect Ghanaians to embrace them during the 2024 election. We need a new face, a pair of clean hands, a leader to reconnect with our base and end the trust of Ghanaians. We must be honest enough to admit that the Akuffo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House.
I feel so sad. Say, yama politics about dane. As a corn game, a corn man. No, I said matrikio. Obet me a kujina kase, and no or confidence say, the man can cry. Wait me a could beat you omo. You bet me a tricky woman. It's so sad. But who caused him? Bernard Avle. Come na Agyapong to him. Or can't same way. Oh, how was I then? Yini video no na botire no. Say Kwabena, o can say ni. Now just reconcile with your current position. Say when your bodemina. But unim the omre boys no. O kono harder. My programs should be friendship no be stabi. Yanka Bernard Kayen or boss have video which they woke Kwabena Agyapong. Ti Kwabena o makura ti fi omu hunu se wabodam. Wo na wo Kwabena Agyapong na wo be ka kire ye se. O mine economy no e da stretcher so. Kwame Saturday man Kwabena Agyapong e ka asem no kra no. The dollar was around 14 cedis. The dollar was around 13, 14 cedis. When he was telling us that economy no edda stretcher so. Saturday na afeni akọ IMF o. Na dollar no in 17. So Kwabena Agyapong e dey be na ba wutri mu ma wugidi say even with 14 cedis or minor edda stretcher so about bedroom 17 cedis, and you are telling me that say now is better than before. Kwabena wabodam. Kwabena Agyapong bodam ni complete. Wabodam Kwabena Agyapong wabodam wafa wabodam. We are bodam ni complete. Yes, o treke Bawumia no peskani biadi, but you see your integrity is very, very important. Onipa onya wiase Agyapade nyina na dey. Wabodam. Just listen to Kwabena Agyapong. Kwabena Agyapong say that time another dollar near 14 cedis no with the current situation ohunu how onipa anka so fix the economy no awantimi no say MPP for you no obetimi ababeli di womo abewini eye 2024 elections. Then America krani na Kwabena Agyapong it was say they have a message, they have a strategy, and Dr. Bawumia will get 53%. How bakadi menene kai Kwabena Agyapong pa. Hey, You almost a me okunu we ayoni. Na me kura sa me oku ofere me. You go nyana fene me. Just listen to yourself. You go Agyapong kasa and unim say, oh, sa 1970, 80 politics no, and a war mutrimu. Omuka asema omufu say and the internet war. You go Agyapong uko studio. Just play yourself back, listen to yourself, and some waka fa Bawumia ho. And sa no akwa rest studio. And obi dia ba no pound 21 Ghana cedis ene. Agyapong. Go and check NDC John Mahama 8 years. Omu free abem na inflation ye say. And inflation ye say. Na fu abo ye say. And na fu abo say. All the indicators, and that was what Bernard was trying to point out to him. All the indicators, you pick every indicator, economic indicator, and tell me where you guys did well. Yes, so we are dealing with margins. We are dealing with margins. Jomama NDC, they picked it from Akuffo $1 to 1 point something cedis. Let's say, say 1 cedi. Fair, I don't have any problem. They were able to hold it to 1 to say 4 cedis. What I say with difference, just 3 cedis. Strike the percentage. What for the free 4 cedis within 8 years? Even if you are doing 7 Ghana cedis, yes, we will agree. Just do 7, 8 Ghana cedis, we will agree. You are doing 17 Ghana cedis, and unim. Here, Kwame sa Bawumia de na de sende me no. Say, international issues, challenges, champion amanya. Say, Bob Mame Bawumia, what MPP for no, and I say, world economic crisis no. NDC was facing same problem, and Mebo the Bawumia can't NDC that time because NDC was making same excuses. As some Bawumia call a year seminar, catching I'm gonna say, a year then we have challenges. It me jumping on my beer, Nagan and Kwana Behiti. Go to Burkina, go to Togo, check their inflation indicators, check their economic indicators. Ghana and Kwana COVID by, and check how much we got during the COVID. Sika Nyaye, compare it to Burkina, compare it to Togo, compare it to Cote d'Ivoire. Even with the COVID money, Omuntimi are accounted for. No, to me, yes, I'm ready. Obiantie Bawumia, just listen to Bawumia in opposition, talking about world challenges.
You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all
Bawumia. A better than we are say, abenedie nyinaa tra aman bia, because that time NDC was explaining that there was a world crunch issues about Ebola and other challenges. Mahmoud Bawumia busa womo say dey ena Ghana nkoa ena aye affected. Etwam Côte d'Ivoire, etwam ene uno mu di nkomo na busa omo the same question say eyeda na economy and this excuse ni bi adiaba. Na onim say your friend say pandemic ni ade nti nti wonkwa na esa ho sa Kwabena Agyapong esa Togo ho esa babia na pain. Meanwhile, in this pandemic, Ghana is the only country ya je COVID tax. Ya rieno ya je ho tax Ghana nkwa. Ghana nkwa. Kwabena Agyapong unim say Bawumia is highly, extremely incompetent. I mean, a very clueless guy. They know. Omunim. But if you say, se met me the campaign nechi, nema se kambu nema nye biya dia. Fine, because baby I made dreamy political career and anye ye. To say no me the better than la poor mine. Kuko affairs. No akwa jene die. Intika Kwabena Agyapong free no fa on one video yi. Eno boy no tie ne ho ensem okafa Bawumia ho a. Oka asenka sabita frache. Ana o tie na no aseda. Sese obekwa kwa kwasi asem. Kwabena Agyapong we are Santini. Kwame 8 years. Gonjani adhunu nyansa John Mahama just 4 years old. John Mahama nya 4 years. 4 years, John Mahama say, well, see a year more than Kajetia market a siwo. Car park a crowd, John Mahama Jaya. A yes, a movie, crano. Want me and ye. Kwabena Agyapong, you are happy with this. You are selling your own region. Oh, to Asante region, now a guafum. Wafunu asese egu na so no o to Asante region ni wadi onkwa ye na didi whether Bawumia nom omo be develop Asante region omo develop you and fa ho Kejetia phase 2 8 years ni nothing. Race course nothing. Buankra nil. Baby bien what? Why? And you feel that all is well. Tubekwa ko di echira kwa ko di kakra. You. You go to Bawumia on Peace FM. Kwabena Agyapong, sorry. I think
it's video. Me call around him, could share Mr. Boahin, Kintampo, in your penny back, so I have for them. Ashanti region, Kumasi cried them, bear 6. But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now, from the original 123. Almost so better to be. Okay, can in Abuma, it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
They were GDA. Say omunim party na fapem omunim party na bakosem they know say this is a very important landmark, a watershed election, because we'll be in who are when you're third term, and right now we need a leader who can restore the confidence of the party, the grassroots. So we need a set of clean hands who call Ghana for GDA. It's very important. That is why there is a need for a drastic departure from the status quo. Kwame, in my honest opinion, an extension of the status quo will not enhance our chances.
Can it see?
Because now cannot patch say and Nisa ya to Abama Dr. Bawumia. That's what you mean.
The American say party he answers after 16 solid years of that leadership.
So Bawumia out.
Yes, a new freshness that can go and engage the Ghanaian people, and especially the party base.
Kwabena, say Bawumia out. According to Kwabena Agyapong, GD said party here freshness.
Kwabena news.
What I'm saying is that we need a change in the status quo.
That's right.
We need fresh leadership after 16 years.
That is my view.
Kwabena, what does it mean? It simply means that the leadership of MPP is a free ho. Not for Froba. Now leadership say nipa ba akope ofri mu. A minima ojina. Dr. Bawumia. That's what you mean. So
I'm not denying what I'm saying. I'm just telling you as it is. If you want to capture it, so let's move forward. It, that's what I'm saying. I think it will enhance our chances of winning in 2024.
Good.
When we have a new deal.
Great.
And that new dawn is so reflected by Mujamuno, the womb kakra Kwabena Agyapong KAA.
Kwabena, that new dawn includes Kwabena.
I think say be there. Me call round me kushia Mr. Boahenum ewo Kintampo enu apeni ba kususu ahafonum Ashanti region Kumasi kwa dem bear 6.
Yes.
But I think they are about maybe 30 in number now from the original 123. Almost better to be. Okay, can in Abuma it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
And why? Ova muguya ni mwase o. Muguya ni mwase. Muka hombi. Ena nkrofo ya asantifo ayi empanifo ye greedy. One kofo mwanum ya mo de. One president kofo mwanum ya munko amu bedi. Mwanum ya mo de papa. Boninti Jesus anu asanti ni fani di on wo man kan fufu a no de side nkwa ya guso boninti mwanum de mu di boni ye be kan ye fi asem mi a igbeni pani ya de a wo de koni kurum ono ana asem de anyam asem mu mi e boye din Kwabena Agyapong ukwa Ashanti region na hwe 8 years the mills ne Mahama eyeye na hwe eyemu 8 years we ya enti ya wani je ho. Are you happy? Munyina mu akọ school abrochire munim said the Bruni city recently UK one of their MPs Labour Party MP young lady and he disagree with the Prime Minister who is the leader of the Labour Party or resign as MP. Until baby, yeah, the Adriane come the fufu and I do 8 fufu ni agene a sam kwa ne guya teremu no pepa na santino say ya Jimmy and I do no really I na ma yaho. No bonanum to o you are the tower gunu ko ho aha ene anwumre ye be campaign no ene monye na mon fele card ene enko asa onwene wo man no ho Kwabena Agyapong sa na ote guya ni mu asesa mu guya ni mu asesa because sikanti mon kanu kra one guya ni mu asesa musika na mu ani kabre tokrom obeka kire wo se ade ya esie yenye obedu abonte a kakra obedi enti sa me NDC ntimi anya niam Akuffo ne Bawumia ye na ensi da na me makwa abonte na makwa campaign say after 4 years and now 8 now why your mind tan say na say NDC your mind tan say ya na me bobi ansa na masore na me are me ni did approach me many did that proceed echeme
abusua we ne ensema ekoso ewo highway ne so eye Kwabena Agyapong na tese waye Dr. Bawumia pasa abubi ansan so ono so ahye so a blast sa Kwabena Agyapong na se sa man no na no yedu na menim edin Agyapong ne de ye nim bibia ewo mo obia ye bibia ewo ho abusua we ne ensema ekoso ewo highway ne so ebe de abedwafo na asesa mo je pene kokoti sa audio we ma ya ha POG Media so beda mase